It was a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year, but I'm mentally prepared to do a dance around the next couple medical scares. I'm Fred Astaire, the metal wearing quickly off of my tap shoes. I step quietly the way the cats move. I'm bear-like, head trapped in deer lights. You could call me John, I'm writing letters to the dark side of the moon tonight. My lovely Jane, you went away but the pain stayed. Sending you a package to the address where you traded names. I made no claims on the identity theft. I'm more concerned about the home with no amenities left. And it's already a mess. The dust piles like your junk mail. I eat away depression and crush the scale. You find yourself on the opposite side of the spectrum, emaciated on a strict diet of breadcrumbs. Me, I choose to wallow. I'll swim in my fat. You refuse to swallow, so I see ribs from the back. This isn't an attack, it's an admission of guilt. I'm living in the past, kissing your ass, sipping your milk. It's all bone and curdle. I saw stones in a circle. I stood in the middle, told myself riddles in a robe that's purple. The murder weapon was an icicle. Is that the reason why I'm standing in this puddle? With my eyes so full, I fight feelings like a war on drugs. I'm a chemist with a test tube addiction, born through coffee mugs. Our baby is all growed up. Your car is still dead in my driveway. I wait for the tow truck. You know what? I know I drove you away. I still don't think it was wrong, so I don't know what to say. It's been a tough year. You say that life ain't fair? Guess what, baby? Life ain't. Them's the bricks. You say that life ain't worth it? But it is. You gotta work it. Nobody's life is perfect. Yeah, you've been dealt a bad hand. Placed against a stacked deck. Been through all the CAT scans and bad checks. I slashed your debt, not your wrists. Couldn't help with anything else that became cancerous. Halfway people with a full baby to bury took a flame to the paper mache sanctuary. When the smoke clears, try not to stare directly in the light, but also don't stay in the dark as if that's what life is like. It's just a series of unfortunate events, but the messages we get, they're more important than death. What's the rush? I got a shortness of breath. What's the rush? Running from you, running from me. The rush, the crush, the lust, the love, trust. So what's the trouble? The busted bubble, the unjust. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It does suck. Suck it up. We're all looking, but nothing's enough. We use each other as a crutch. The clutch, the shift switches. You couldn't just adjust. You combusted and ripped pictures. This is why I'm not considered a saint. Guess what? I ain't. It's been a hell of a year. You say that I ain't there, I ain't caring, life ain't fair. It's been a hell of a trip. You say my mind's unfit, I've been flipping, I ain't shit. It's been a hell of a life. You say that I ain't like the way I write, and that ain't right. It's been a hell of an attempt, saying I ain't meant for promises unkept. Well, guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess what, darling? And guess what, darling? And guess what, darling? And guess what, darling?